was talking to the guy, I hear a screeching of tires. Next thing I know, I hear an individual screaming. I turn around. Before I knew it, there was a car right up on me. The headlights were facing right on me. I had less than a second to react to the situation. If I would have froze still, that the car would have ran me over and probably would have taken my life, and I wouldn't be here today. It seemed at that time it seemed to me that time had slowed down. In my mind, it seemed like everything had slowed down in slow motion to me, because I was thinking of all the options that I could have done to avoid getting hit by this car. I knew if I would have drove to the right, it would have pinned between my car and her car, pinned me between both cars, and I probably still wouldn't be here today. But through the grace of God protecting over me, I jumped up in an instant. As soon as I seen the headlights, I jumped in the air. The car hit me on my side. I was able to reach out to the concrete wall and propel myself over to the over the concrete wall there. In my opinion, I thought the fall was just from here to maybe the ground here that it is now, but it was actually farther than what I thought it was. And I'm falling, and I just kept thinking to myself, when am I going to stop falling? I hit the ground, flew off the freeway, hit the ground. I was 5 feet from actually hitting the concrete. I remember turning over onto my stomach when I came to, because I had knocked myself out and knocked all the air out of my breath. I couldn't breathe, and all I could do was revert back to my training and just dispatch for help. My radio was right next to me, and I remember reaching out to my radio, and with the little air that I had left into me, I screamed out my unit number, which was 96025, and telling dispatch that I had just been hit, escaped from the scene. As I'm standing there, laying on the ground, all I could do was just pray that everything was all right, because I could not feel my arms, I couldn't feel my legs, couldn't feel none of my body. I remember HFD shows up, cut my clothes off of me, transport me to ambulance, and take me over to Memorial Herrera, where they worked on me. Came to and injured my back, and I broke my T11 and my T12 in my spine, as well as my L1 in my spine, my lumbar spine, and I also severely bruised my tailbone. I also have swelling on my left leg from when she hit me in her car, and my ankles, well, actually both of my ankles were sprung as well too, from the crash.
Chief.
I got the driver right here in the back. He got an arrest and everything. Should have told him to sit down.
Chief.
Chief. What?
In the way?
Blocking you guys?